Details now in the ground beef recall Eyewitness News first told you about earlier this week. A partial list of where the product was sold has been released, and the list does not name any Rhode Island retail store. Let's get right to problem solver Susan Hogan with the details.
Well, as we get ready for Memorial Day weekend and cookouts, this beef recall is on everyone's mind. As we first reported on Eyewitness News, 128 Rhode Island restaurants, including 5 nursing homes, received the recalled beef. And the decision not to release the names was in part, as we were told by the health department, due to the low level of risk to your health now.
1.8 million pounds of this ground beef was recalled nationwide due to the possibility that it was contaminated with a deadly strain of E. coli bacteria. But by the time the recall was announced on Tuesday, the USDA and the manufacturer, Wolverine, said most of the product had already been consumed.
Here, the product was used a month ago. It was last produced April 18th. The product's gone.
What does that tell you?
So there's no public health risk at this point in time.
And that, in part, is why the health department chose not to release the names of the 128 restaurants and nursing homes. The other reason has to do with the manufacturer telling the health department not to.
If we release a list and they tell us not to, and it's an out-of-state company, in the future they won't give us the distribution list, and now we have no idea where that product went, and we can't check to make sure it's off the market.
Seems to be a problem with that.
There is a problem with that, and our preference is to release the information.
However, all of this could change if the health department learns that the product was actually sold to retail stores like grocery stores in Rhode Island. There's a whole new concern that the product could actually be sitting in someone's freezer at home.
And that's why we put out the code numbers, because we wanted people to check just in case. Because sometimes it goes to a place that sells to a place that sells to a place, and you don't know that it may have come here from a different source.
Bottom line, according to health experts, the only way to 100% kill any harmful bacteria in your hamburger is to cook it to 160 degrees.
And the health department said this is a story that can change daily as we learn more about just where all of this beef was distributed to. We'll, of course, update you as we find out. I'm Susan Hogan, Eyewitness News.
Count on Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the ground beef recall on air and online. To learn more about how you can protect yourself and your family from E. coli infections, head to our website, WPRI.com.